Hi guys, it's so lovely to be back with you once again on my channel. Today we are talking about an unbelievably horrific event that occurred in our world. This is the story of wife killer. Oh, I forgot to add something crucial. Try again. This is the story of wife killer Scott Peterson, the killer of his pregnant wife. Yes, his 7.5 months pregnant wife. This murderous monster, a poor excuse for a human being, is an American, a convicted murderer who is currently incarcerated in San Quentin State Prison. In 2004, he was convicted of the first-degree murder of his pregnant wife, Laci Peterson, and the second-degree murder of their unborn son, Connor, in Modesto, California. As you know, guys, California has the death penalty by lethal injection law for murderers. So Peterson was lawfully sentenced to death by lethal injection in 2005. What happened next? Guys, his case was on automatic appeal to the Supreme Court of California. On August 24th, 2020, the death penalty for Peterson was overturned, though his conviction was upheld. Let's go back a little. Scott Peterson was born on October 24, 1972 in San Diego, California. In 1990, Peterson enrolled at Arizona State University, and in 1994, Peterson met Laci Rocha, who was a student of ornamental horticulture, and they started dating. They were married in 1997. Peterson is said to have engaged in extramarital affairs and was not a loyal partner at all. Shame. In 2002, Laci found out she was pregnant. And by the time Laci was 7 months pregnant, Peter had started an affair with a massage therapist named Amber Prey. Guys, Peterson is supposed to have told her that he was single. Disgraceful? Yeah. Guys, let's jump on to 2002 December. Peterson had told the police that he saw his wife for the last time, about 9:30 a.m. on December 24th, 2002, when he left to go fishing at the Berkeley Marina. He reported her missing on the evening of 24th December, and the story attracted nationwide media interest. Naturally, guys, we are talking about a young woman who was pregnant, who was 7.5 months pregnant, and she's missing. Her due date was February 10th, 2003. The couple had planned to name the baby Connor. Baby boy Connor. Modesto police detectives John Buehler and Alan Brochini, the lead investigators on the case, responded to the call. When they arrived, however, at the Peterson home, Laci's keys, wallet, and sunglasses were found in her purse in a closet. One of the two detectives found a phone book on a kitchen counter, open to a full-page ad. Guys, for a defense lawyer. When the detectives questioned Peterson that evening, they found him to be dead calm and found Peterson's nonchalant demeanor very suspicious. Detective Buehler told ABC News in 2017, "I suspected Scott when I first met him. I was a little bit thrown off by his calm, cool demeanor." Although Peterson initially said he had spent the day golfing, he later told the police that he had gone to fish at the Berkeley Marina at 2:15 p.m. Lies, lies. Although inconsistencies in Peterson's statements led the police to suspect foul play almost immediately, they really did not treat the case as suspicious within the first few hours after the missing persons report was filed. Guys, as police continued to investigate, they grew more and more suspicious of Peterson. On January 17, 2003, it became known that Peterson had engaged in at least 2 other extramarital affairs prior to the affair with Amber Frey, the massage therapist. Frey approached the police about Peterson, who had denied to the police that he was having an affair. A liar. She told detectives that when she met Peterson, he had initially told her he was single. After they had begun dating, however, she came to suspect that he was married and confronted him about this. Frey said he had lost his wife and that this would be the first holiday he was without his wife. How is that, guys? At a January 24, 2003 press conference, Laci's family publicly withdrew their support of Peterson, explaining that they did this upon learning of his affair with Frey, in particular upon seeing photos of Peterson and Frey together. Guys, don't forget that his wife is 7.5 months pregnant with their baby and Peterson is busy having an affair. What a prince. Frey allowed the police detectives to secretly record her subsequent phone conversations with Peterson in the hopes of getting him to confess. During the trial, the audio recordings of the couple's telephone conversations were played and the transcripts were publicized. The recordings reveal that in the days after Laci went missing, Peterson told Frey that he had traveled to Paris to celebrate the holidays. In reality, he had made the phone calls minutes before attending the New Year's Eve candlelight vigil for Laci in Modesto. So many lies. Now comes a shocking and distressing part of the story, guys. I'm warning you again. On April 13, 2003, a couple walking their dog found the decomposing body of a tiny baby in a marshy area of the San Francisco Bay shore with its umbilical cord still attached. Although a judge sealed the autopsy results, an anonymous Associated Press source revealed that 1.5 loops of nylon tapes were found around the baby's neck and a significant cut on the baby's body. One day later, a passerby found the torso of a recently pregnant woman wearing beige pants and a maternity bra, a mile away from where the baby's body was found. The corpse was decomposed to the point of being almost unrecognizable as a human body, since the head, arms, and most of the legs and all the internal organs except for the uterus were missing. Guys, on April 18, 2003, the results of DNA tests verified that the bodies were of Laci Peterson and her unborn son, Connor. It was determined the fetus had been expelled from Laci's decaying body, though the experts could not determine whether it was alive or dead when this occurred. The exact date and cause of Laci's death were never determined. I know, guys, this is very distressing. The discovery of the bodies created a greater sense of urgency and the community needed justice. The community was mourning. The police had put a tracker on Peterson's car as they feared he would escape across the border to Mexico. After further investigations, Peterson was arrested on April 18, 2003. On April 21, 2003, Peterson was arraigned before a judge and was charged with 2 felony counts of murder with premeditation and special circumstances, the first-degree murder of Laci and the second-degree murder of Connor. Peterson pleaded not guilty, of course, and was held with bail. The prosecution presented Peterson's affair with Frey financial problems, and impending fatherhood as motives for the murder, surmising that he killed Laci due to increase in debt and a desire to be single again. Can you believe this? On November 12, 2004, the jury convicted Peterson of 2 counts of murder, first-degree murder with special circumstances for killing Laci, and second-degree murder for killing the fetus she carried. Guys, let's take a minute to understand. He killed his wife and his unborn baby son. Guys, can you think of a worse monster? Peterson arrived at San Quentin State Prison in the early hours of Wednesday, March 17, 2005, and joined the more than 700 other inmates in California's sole death row facility, while his case was on automatic appeal to the Supreme Court of California. On August 24, 2020, in a 7-0 decision, the Supreme Court of California upheld Peterson's conviction but overturned his death sentence due to a legal loophole. Prosecutors in Stanislaus County have said they will ask for the death penalty again for Peterson. Guys, let's hope justice is served. Before I go, guys, just a word about Scott Peterson's type of human being. Scott Peterson showed no emotion, no remorse. He lied prolifically. He was a master manipulator who lacked the capacity to feel remorse or consider consequences. I read in a psychology journal that the same sociopathic characteristics were exhibited by serial killer Ted Bundy. Guys, divorces are long and tedious and boring, and sociopaths want short-term solutions. So killing your wife is the easiest way to be free again. Remember, guys, a sociopath is someone that does not appear to recognize or follow any of society's rules. Right and wrong does not apply to a sociopath. If you meet one, run away screaming. Guys, seriously. That's it for tonight. Guys, remember to subscribe and comment. Thank you. Good night.